You sent me this, which is sort of in the same vein, but this guy got a vasectomy due to climate grief. Now I'm compelled to go off my backup plan. And this is, it was a guy from Canada.
CBC Today. I saw that today.
It was pretty good, but you really liked it. What were you saying about it?
Well, it's just hilarious that he's just like got this vasectomy
because
literally he's just like,
change.
I mean, it's the classic everyone says. You go, okay, kill yourself then. Like if you're so worried about there being too many people, so your next move is getting a vasectomy. Well, then I got one more for you, pal.
Why don't you if you really care about the climate.
Yeah, if you really care about the climate, I mean...
Stop farting.
Yeah, there's one thing to say, like, hey, I don't want, like, whatever, for like, I want to have, like, kids or whatever, but...
Because you're a dink. See that new thing coming up?
The dink.
The dinks? Dinks is, what does it stand for?
Dual income, no kids.
Dual income, no kids. There's a lot of dinks on the internet right now.
And they're the cringiest TikToks, too.
And the dinks are not good TikToks.
The only one was the one where, like, this chick who's, like, pretty hot with this dude who's like, nah, you go... I don't know how that worked out, but
dinks are doing weird ass shit. Yeah, no, the guy with that's pretty hot. The girl's pretty hot. If she wants to be a dink, you go find her dinks. I guess we're dinks. Because he's a fat guy and she's kind of cute.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. You're like, look, if you want to specifically like lifestyle wise, don't want to like Ari got a vasectomy because Ari is just like I'm not
gonna have kids.
He doesn't give a shit about the environment.
Yeah, of course.
But when you're saying it's for environmental purposes, where you're like, okay, well, you can do one more for us.
But the even funnier part to me in this article is basically before he got the vasectomy, he frees his sperm just in case he changed his mind. So he sort of half-assed it.
Yeah.
And that was sort of driving him crazy because he had the guilt about the thing that he was like, he still sort of left it open-ended, right?
Yeah,
he was sort of faking
go the full way.
Yeah, and then basically after a while, he went to the thing and then he canceled his subscription to the sperm bank, so they let his sperm die.
Oh, they just let him die, and it's the sperm's like, no, Gerald!
He flushes it down the toilet in one final.
Do they give it back to you?
I think they throw it at you. They fling it at you Spider-Man style. They slime you with it. You go, okay, just go into the sperm redistribution area.
Go just press this button to officially cancel your thing. And you go, it's like a big comically large button. And you're like, slop.
And you go, oops, that wasn't yours. That was all of the other guys. Whose was it? Ours.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, also, I don't work here.
That's the shit.
Anyways, enjoy your sperm.
That's the shit CBC's making right now.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff they're cranking out.
They're cranking.
After their huge budget cuts. After losing 10% of their staff or something last week.
Yeah, this guy was something else. There was a mom that was saying she goes to, I don't think she was a dink. I think she was just like a mom, but she was doing it. But you've seen a lot of this. People like, I guess, solo dinks, single incomes, sinks. But basically that they go to Disney World by themselves. Ooh. And there's this one that's listing off all the things she does at Disney World. And it was just like, this is the fucking saddest shit.
It's so sad.
A grown adult being like, and I wait in line to get the best seats on the ride.
Yeah, and like pushing kids out of the way and stuff.
You gotta be a fucking loser.
I mean, people used to live like that and we shamed them for it. It was a shame. Like, it certainly wasn't anything to celebrate.
No, you'd be like, who is this pedophile?
Yeah. Or if it was a woman, you'd be like, that's so sad.
I guess it's an okay thing to do as a date. Like, it's kind of like ironic a little bit.
A date with yourself?
No. If you do it with a chick.
Yeah.
It's like to go to an amusement park on a date.
Yeah, but single person boasting about how, like, how little friction there is in their life because they're navigating it, solo. And you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the dink videos have been friggin' lame.
Those are really lame people.
This is, you know what this kind of helping is
better than the climate people though.
It was making me laugh, the idea of like all of this stuff where you're like fake helping but you're not actually helping. It's kind of the best example of the type of person. It's kind of like the advice you got. Remember when you were a kid and you wouldn't eat your food and then your mom goes, you're not gonna eat your full food? There's kids starving in Africa.
Don't remember that. It's not the most relatable anecdote. But I do remember of hearing that happening to other children.
Danny's is more like, Danny, come on, you're not going to eat the McDonald's wrappers? There's kids in Africa that don't even have McDonald's wrappers. They have to get their McDonald's not even in wrappers. You're not going to eat the plate? There's kids in Africa that don't have access to porcelain.
Yeah, they're just eating right out of their hands.
But it was making me laugh that's just the stupidest thing ever. They go, there's kids starving in Africa, so you should eat your food. It's like going up to like a homeless person and being like, just so you know, I'm using all the rooms in my house.